All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sarcasm Speaks. Jared, Bob, Dickie here. After that debacle that happened last week.
Should I apologize for the last one?
Yeah.
See, I would apologize, but I fucking told you that was gonna happen.
Yeah. No, I was aware. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, but you seemed at the time like, maybe it'll be all right.
Yeah, I thought we could power through.
Really?
No, not really. I was mostly hoping that someone was gonna say something worthwhile.
Profound.
What?
That-
Why?
Well, not profound. Definitely not profound. But I mean, worth bantering that we could have taken at least 20 minutes of.
No, but see, the problem was no one would everyone was. This as happens every time we do that.
Right.
Everybody just talks.
Yeah.
Side conversations.
Everyone does. They don't understand that you can't have side conversations when you're recording a fucking audio show.
I understand it. I just didn't follow the rule.
Well, no, you were actually using because you and Finn had to share the
we
mic.
weren't near the mic.
So you got you and Finn were the only ones that probably could get away with that because the stage mic doesn't pick up everything.
Yeah.
These mics pick up everything.
Yes, we were far enough away.
So it's you can't sit here and talk to someone else. 'Cause
You're
it's
welcome.
gonna
Vinny,
sound
Vinny
shit.
talking across. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, Mike, Vinny, you have,
He puts the mic over here and then starts talking to us, and it's hey, Vinny talking to the mic.
You're also the loudest person at her, so.
Yeah. But we got it through. It was a short one, so you guys didn't have to suffer that long. But we've learned a lot of things today. A lot of things recently. We just found out that sweetbreads is actually sheep brains.
I knew that.
Yeah.
It's not learned.
Well, I learned.
Well, don't speak for me when you say you learned.
Did you know that?
No, I had no.
So we learned, as in the us we, not,
Yeah, so
not the all-encompassing we, the more selective
I
we.
got it. You two are
better
superior.
word.
You guys are inferiorly intellected.
Yes.
Imperially superior. Because there's more of us.
Or superiorly inferior. I think I like that better. I'm better at being inferior.
Superiorly
It's
inferior.
we're
That's got to
1,000.
be an oxymoron.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's like 1,000 little ducks
Yeah.
No, not the
versus
No.
the superior giant one.
All
Or
right.
superiorly inferior.
Yeah. I like that. I'm gonna start saying that now.
We're ducks.
I'll be no. Yeah.
Dude.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses?
What do you got, bread for
or
brains?
One dork.
Dork?
One dork? A whale's penis?
A whale's dick?
bread for
I got
brains.
whale's dick on my brain, on my sweetbreads.
Dude, we should for sure put up a shirt on Teespring or whatever the fuck we use that says superiorly inferior.
Yes!
We absolutely
Holy shit. Fuck yeah.
Buy that shirt.
Fuck
I'll also
yeah.
buy a shirt of what I thought sweetbreads was, which was a dead sheep, in the fields, blood coming out of its ear, tongue out, but someone has placed 2 pieces of bread in between its head. And just like that on the shirt.
Dude, that's so metal. That would make a great Norwegian black metal cover.
It's like art.
Oh, speaking of art, did I send you the Dickicopter?
Ooh.
The hella dicks?
Yeah, we gotta hang that up too.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
need to
by the
find
rights.
out who made this painting, or I need to get it commissioned myself because I'm an art guy now. But one of my favorite memers, Woke Johnny Bravo on Instagram, posted a meme. There was a picture of a helicopter that was drawn entirely out of dicks.
And those little people coming out of it made of dicks too.
Yeah, the people.
Rocket dick.
Everything is a dick.
That's not that weird though. 8% of kids do it.
But it was funny because the caption on the meme said that so I got called at work the other day to remove some graffiti. So me and the other janitor went in and we cut the piece of drywall out and framed it instead of actually removing it.
The only logical right choice.
Dude, it looked really fucking good. I like calling it Black Cock Down. I think that was my favorite one. That was a good one. So yeah, art and stuff. Not art and stuff. We had some news break the other day on the 4th of July, America's birthday. Kanye West announced that he is running for president.
Do you genuinely think he can get any votes? So
Yes,
it's
yes.
two-part question. Can he stay in the race long enough? And
Yeah,
can he actually receive some votes?
I
for this?
think so. I did. This is probably a question for you,
What?
civics
Me.
teacher.
I teach you civics once.
I think if you run as an independent, the only thing you need is just money.
It depends on the state. So he can get on certain ballots,
Okay.
but not all of them. Maybe it's
Okay.
kind of too late to be a official like independent. You might just be another one like the Libertarian gets in there, and that's different on every state. So it depends on what the state requirements are for votes, money, fundraising, all that crap.
Yeah.
Do you have to pay to be on the ballot?
It costs a lot of money to run, so you have to pay to just even run for president.
But okay, so if
That's
you're
why only rich people ever do it.
so if you're gonna run for president, who do you pay?
The party.
What if you?
It's a huge
Then you-
racket.
And if you don't
Like
have a
massive
party,
racket.
you pay like the state or the city council.
Yeah.
Just to be
If like
recognized.
This is retarded.
there's probably a pretty good reason why no one ever taught us this, because they were probably like, ooh, if we tell people this is how it works,
So okay,
They're
let's expose this.
they're gonna be
2020,
like,
we're
wait a
about
second.
We're about exposure. I'll drink my fucking wine because I'm
Yeah.
a fancy fuck.
Pinky's up.
Pinky's up.
I mean the religious faithful will vote for Kanye.
Okay.
So,
okay.
but
No,
no,
I need to
the
look
banana
back.
West
I need to.
Yeah,
look
we need
back.
to back this up.
I need to back up for the slow kid in the class. So, in order for
The
Kanye
superior
West to
teacher.
be on a ballot in Mansfield, Massachusetts,
Well, it would just be Massachusetts.
so it's just Massachusetts. Okay, that's fine. He has to pay the state of Massachusetts to put him on the ballot.
He's got to register, almost like register to vote, register to run.
Yeah, but to do that, it costs money.
It's like a nomination. Usually,
Yeah.
people pay for your nomination.
So the thing is, like, if you're nominated by one of the major parties, they pay all of like the fees. But if you want to run independently, you can pay your own. That's why I said, like, I'm pretty sure if you run as an independent, all you need is money to get on the ballot.
I gotta believe Vermin Supreme does not have a lot of money.
No, he always runs as the Libertarian candidate.
Yeah, they pay.
He actually lost the Libertarian party nomination this year to Joe Jurgensen,
That's fucking bullshit.
which, despite the name, it's a woman. It's Joe
Oh, yeah,
J-O.
It's fucking
It's not
bullshit.
J-O-E.
It's absolutely fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That Gary Johnson guy back in the day.
There's an
I voted for Gary Johnson in 2016.
There's an anti-Vermin Supreme deep state going on.
Yeah.
Right now.
So that's actually, I'm really glad you brought him up, because he's been very active on Twitter ever since Kanye announced that he was running. So he lost his party's nomination there. I looked this all up tonight. This is how I know this. I'm not a fucking loser.
You're a huge loser.
Well, yeah. So they nominated, the Libertarian National Convention was on May 23rd. I think it was May 23rd and May 24th. So they announced that they were nominating Joe Jurgensen. She won the party nomination with like 51% of the vote. I think Vermin Supreme got 27%, and whoever came in third got like 20%. And then there was like the rest
that
was,
well.
yeah.
It's awesome.
People love him. He's a face. He's like the the face of libertarians essentially. But
He wasn't always libertarian either.
no. He's been posting a lot on Twitter over the last couple days, and I'm kind of really wishing that he was the nominee, because I would probably vote for him.
I've been telling people this for years.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking hilarious on Twitter. If you guys have a Twitter, just search Vermin Supreme. I don't even think he has a blue check mark.
Probably not.
But it's a picture of an old white guy with huge beard and a boot on his head.
Local guy.
Yeah, local guy. He's from New Hampshire.
Let me fact
Or
check
maybe
this. He might be from Gloucester.
Gloucester, Rockport, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not Vernon.
Vermin Supreme. But yeah, how fucking wild is this that now we have Kanye West running for president?
Rockport.
I mean, I know celebrities always announce that they're going to run usually.
You
But
should
like,
Rockport
should've
Mass
waited.
went to Gloucester High.
If you waited until the religion was off and running,
Yeah.
you would have had so many more followers.
President Jesus.
Yeah.
Which, so I think the biggest surprise out of all this, but
Yeah.
here we go. The biggest surprise, I guess, or one of them, is he's like boys with Trump.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like surprised. Like I feel like Trump is gonna be like, well, what the fuck, dude? Or I just thought of this.
It's a ruse.
It's a ruse. It could be a little conspiracy here,
Yeah, I've been
where
hearing that.
Kanye's doing Trump a favor,
Yeah, that's
being
what,
like, hey, don't worry, man. I'll pull some of the votes from the Democratic
Yeah.
side, and sleepy creepy Uncle Joe, won't get any votes if he's even the fucking nominee. Like I said, he's still. The DNC got pushed back to August 17th, I think. It was supposed to be the end of July. They pushed it back 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm still not convinced that they're going to nominate him. I think it's more likely than not that they do. So I'm putting at least 51% odds that Joe Biden gets it. But I don't think it's
Set in
as
stone.
as set as people think.
If he fucks up in any way.
Yeah, and honestly, pushing the DNC back is just increasing the chances that he does something fucking stupid or something else comes up.
Dude, he's already incoherent.
He's been pretty quiet recently. Over the last
That's because every time he speaks, he's a fucking moronic.
Did you hear the clip that they posted where he said, what was it? Over 150 million people have died from coronavirus. Be like, what? That's like more than a third of the country.
I want to
Yeah.
see him and Trump argue though. That's gonna be just like amazing.
Yeah.
Like just all over the place.
Talk about though, like over the last, whatever, we'll call it the last 4 years, the Democratic Party has been so anti-old, rich, racist white man. And who do they have as their potential nominee now? An old, racist, rich white man.
Is he racist?
Is he racist?
I'm just assuming.
He's definitely sexist.
Yeah.
He's got issues with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He's got, or he's, well, he,
Okay, yeah, we'll call him sex. Yeah.
he has a history with
We'll replace.
Does he?
He
Oh
is-
yeah, that was
he-
in
he
the
like-
news for a while. Then he disappeared.
He
Yeah,
like
I'll see.
sniffs little girls' hair
I mean,
and
he,
shit.
he's very touchy with everybody.
He
Like,
tells
he's
tells
just
children to rub the hair on his legs.
I mean, hey, he's all inclusive. He's done that with like guys, kids, women, like everybody. So
He's
it's kinda,
yeah, great. He's creepy to everybody.
I think he's got a sexual assault under his belt too.
I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
they were saying like that a few months ago.
Yeah, because it was like squash back in '93.
You know what I heard? I heard someone say something. I forget where it was. It had to have been one of the podcasts I was listening to, and they were talking about that, and they were like, "Yeah, well, you know, if you're in this business long enough, like you're bound to have something, or like you live long enough." And I was just thinking, like whatever they said, and I thought about it, and I was like, I mean, I'm definitely no saint, but I'm almost 30, and I don't have any sexual assaults under my belt.
Well, you don't have power.
Oh, so
So
you're a
one.
powerless loser.
I mean, I am a white male though, so I am the biggest piece of shit. I am a cisgendered heterosexual white male.
Wait for it though. We all including.
So
here,
I am the biggest piece of shit possible.
We are all
And
superior.
on top of that, I'm also a piece of shit.
You're not rich.
We are
Yeah,
all
that's true.
superiorly inferior.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I am superiorly inferior.
That's the
That is
problem.
true.
Not gonna,
Yeah.
no one's gonna try to get our money. So it's not gonna be a fake one. It's not even gonna be a real one.
I'll give you a rundown. How many boats do you own?
0, but our roommate has one.
That's the
Right.
implication.
How many mansions do you own?
Maryland.
Half of one.
How many articles of Vineyard Vines clothing do you have in your closet?
0.
Shall I go on?
No. I think,
Okay.
yeah.
There's a difference here.
Okay. So
The
I
Vineyard Vines one's probably gonna roll a couple people.
yeah,
off.
yeah. What do you mean, man? Oh, don't worry. Dude, it was from like 2015. It was
I
it was just a phase.
And it's funny because so at Sharon, I went inside in the new pro shop. They don't really have like a lot of gear yet. So Chris was like, whatever they have in there, he goes, if they just have like a gray shirt, let me know.
Yeah.
So I go in and I'm looking and I'm like, I just start laughing, like in the pro shop. I walk back out. I go, don't say anything. Let me finish. He's like, what? I go, all they have in there is like striped stuff, like no gray.
Yeah.
I go, and it's all non-branded Vineyard Vine stuff. He goes, oh, sick, dude. I could wear my fucking red pants and go shred
Yeah.
some gnar.
Yeah.
That'll be fucking great. I was like, you barely let me finish.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you heading over to the island this weekend, dude?
Did I go to Block Island, hang some tents?
Yeah.
Or go down to Gansett?
Yeah. We're heading, me and the Rents are heading over to Nantucket for the weekend, man. So I'll catch you guys on Monday.
Guy across the street from the gym.
Yeah.
He pulled up one day, which Jeep Wranglers I'm fine with. Some people aren't fine with. Whatever.
Yeah.
Jeep Wrangler doors are off.
Yeah.
Surfboard on the roof rack
Neat.
to go to work at 9 a.m.
Oh my God.
Works in a restaurant in Easton, Massachusetts.
That's normal in Florida.
There's nowhere.
I never understood the surfboard thing in New England. One,
I think you can surf in Rhode Island.
yeah, people say that you can, but number one, you're on the East Coast. That in and of itself is fucking stupid. And number two, you're in New England where you get about 7 weeks where you can actually surf in the entire year. It's probably colder. You could probably ski more than you can surf in New England.
Oh, for sure.
But it's like, people are like, yeah, man, hashtag surf life. Like, what?
Well, you could have like
What? You live in Massachusetts.
You have the bodysuit. And
You live in Rhode Island.
Do it in 50 degree. You have the suit on.
Yeah, but how big do those fucking waves get in Rhode Island?
Dude,
Not that big.
Dude, just go to Gansett.
That would be the equivalent of like, I guess, I don't know. You guys don't ski a ton, but maybe some of our listeners do. That would be like the equivalent of like going to like Neshoba Valley.
Yeah.
And being like, oh yeah, man, I ski all the time. Like, what? You go, or like the Blue Hills. Yeah, I ski at the Blue Hills all the time.
Go down that hill.
You go down really big hills. Like, yeah, man, I surf in Block Island. Like, yeah, cool.
I love to go golfing. Mini golfing.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah.
driving range. I was gonna say driving range golfing.
Oh, dude, I kill it on the driving range. Oh, cool. Have you ever played? No. I can't do. I don't have the time for that.
Oh, I'm gonna be so good at golf. I'm gonna start taking lessons. Yeah. Yeah, he said he could even like give clubs for me. Like, do you not have clubs?
Yeah.
No, I don't have clubs. Then how the fuck are you gonna be any good at golf? You don't even have fucking clubs. I had that conversation with a 16-year-old the other day. Telling me how good at golf he's gonna be.
Oh, Bob, I'm gonna start golfing.
Yeah, he's going to see Classic Gary. I'm like, cool. Tell him I said hi. He goes, yeah. He said he even has clubs for me. I'm like, do you not have
You don't have any clubs right now?
your own? He's like, no. I go, how the fuck are you gonna be any good?
I'm really good.
Yeah, I am really good.
Dude, you should see the way I stripe pine cones in the backyard.
Tried and true.
It's my go-to lesson.
Yeah. So I guess we'll have.
Yeah. Okay.
President
Anyway, so Kanye. This goes back to my original question.
Yeah.
So we got way off.
Yeah.
Can he actually take some votes?
Yes.
I mean, you can just write them in, but
No, that's not.
But yeah,
like, I'm not talking
he
like
can be on
25 votes in a fucking
Yeah.
state.
No,
I'm talking,
he will. He will for sure.
like thousands.
It's the
If he
same
really
thing.
wants
So
to.
I don't know this for sure. I am. Well, hey, what else is new? I'm speaking from a place of ignorance.
weird.
God damn it.
But I'm pretty sure that when in 2016, Gary Johnson got the most votes a third-party candidate had ever gotten since like the 90s, since like Ross
Somewhere
Perot in the
between
90s.
8 and 10%, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe even 11.
Yeah, it was the highest
Yeah.
vote because everyone like me was like, well, I ain't voting for the fucking liar,
I'll
and I ain't voting for the fucking I don't know,
Reality
The
show.
Apprentice.
the apprentice guy. So I guess I'll just vote for this other guy. And everyone was like, so I remember this vividly. I had a conversation with someone in my family, and they go, dude, how could you vote for him? Like, he doesn't even know what Aleppo was. And I looked dead serious and go, I don't know what Aleppo is.
What the fuck is Aleppo?
I still don't. I don't know. I never learned because it doesn't matter. It didn't matter to me.
Well, we all know
Well, they
my.
always do that to people. You just get you on the news and then just
Yeah.
ask you a random question about something that's current event-wise.
Yeah. And I'm like, I didn't care. And I go, do you know why I voted for him? And I told them the story that I tell everybody all the time. It's the reason why I voted for him. I watched an interview with Gary Johnson, and someone said, why should people vote for you? And he said, well, I've climbed the highest peak on every continent. I've run in 4 marathons. I've run this multi-million-dollar business. I've done this. I've done that. And I think Donald Trump's a huge pussy.
I liked him because...
And I heard that, and I was like, he's got my vote. That's him. I'm voting. I want that guy.
I liked him because someone was having a discussion on a stage. He was there and about how marijuana causes heart disease. So then he faked a heart attack during the meeting.
That too. That was great. That was
right.
awesome.
Just a big jerk off to him.
That's perfect. Like that's the guy I want.
Yeah.
Let's have some fucking fun with this.
Nope.
You're-
Okay, who you're stuck with.
Yeah. Now we have fucking.
I've heard a lot of people. They're
tomato
like,
face.
they go, yeah, I didn't vote the last time around. Like both candidates just strike me as.
Talk about like really fucking up. Like in 2016, like I said, like you have Donald Trump who is just a complete fucking loser. And you have Hillary Clinton who's a murdering liar. And now, 4 years later, you have a chance to right this. And you put out a guy that has dementia and touches kids.
Yeah.
Like, you had 4 fucking years to get this right.
Check out Bernie.
You had 24 fucking candidates that declared in the Democratic Party. And you picked the guy that has dementia and touches children.
Yeah.
The old white.
How? How does that happen?
It's
What
easy.
the fuck?
It's the same thing. And again, it's like I don't know shit about politics, but the reason everyone tells me why Hillary lost is because they went back to the well of let's just go with this, and everyone's just like, enough already.
Yeah.
Enough of this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, what
Voters are easily
fuck?
swayed. Like once he got South Carolina, he had like the black vote there, but he like bought it from someone, like the main guy, and he was always around South Carolina. It's the first big one, so he won that, and then everyone was like, oh well, he's got all the electorals now, even though it's just like 100, like it's just 1/20th of them, and everyone just kind of like it just is momentum train of stupid of what people vote for.
Yeah.
Like it was Bernie at first, but he won New Hampshire and no one's there, so it didn't count as much. He had like he had the fake momentum, and then it was him. I was like, oh, that's him.
Well, at the very beginning, it was Mayor Pete. Wasn't he in the lead? He won the first state.
They couldn't count.
Yeah, but
It was Iowa.
Oh yeah, it was Iowa. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they couldn't do it.
Yeah, they declared him the winner, and then was like, oh wait a second, he tied with Bernie.
It was like the
Yeah.
UCF national title.
and it was so bad because everyone was pissed about it. They were flipping coins when it was close in districts. Like Bernie lost one to Pete because they flipped a coin instead of counting the exact votes. Like that's where they were, and people were just like, all right, well, we have no faith in this anymore.
Wow.
Like that's how we got a delegate, and then
Yeah.
and then New Hampshire happened, and then South Carolina, and here we are.
Yeah. Also, hold on. Let's back up more. What was the thing you were talking about? What was the sham? What did we come up with that was the complete sham?
Well, they declared a tie in Iowa.
No.
They stopped
Like
counting.
before, when I mentioned Kanye initially, we were talking about like buying in.
Oh, the what? No, I thought you meant the it's a conspiracy, but I don't know.
Oh, you were saying, well, because you were saying like you have to be like super rich to run for president,
Yeah.
so they don't like teach you this stuff.
Oh yeah. Because you have to pay for shit in order to become president.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I thought there was something else there.
I mean, it might have been.
I can't remember it. I'm sufficiently retarded.
Superior, inferior.
Yeah.
It's brain cells, superior, inferior.
I do like how we just recap to that to find nothing.
Yeah. So Kanye is gonna run for president. Oh, that's the other thing too. Is I saw like people are legitimately posting this. Like I've seen it probably about a dozen times since Saturday when he made the announcement. That on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and it's like a picture of Kanye, and it's just words, and it says, "Please don't vote for Kanye as a joke."
Yeah, I didn't see that.
And I was like, I don't know, I would do that.
I don't want to do it.
I kind of want to do it. I would vote for Kanye. Like, if he ran, and I'm literally standing in the fucking booth, and Gary Johnson's not there this time, and I'm pissed because I don't know who Joe Jurgensen is, and she's not Vermin Supreme, and I'm like, well, do I want the idiot, the guy that doesn't remember his middle name, or the guy that made that banger fucking album in 2008? Fuck yeah, I'm going with Kanye.
Do you really want the Kardashians in the White House?
Well, they can't. They're not gonna win.
They're not gonna win.
They're not gonna win.
I want straight bangers, right from the fucking Oval Office. Imagine he puts out an album. Could you imagine?
Straight out of the Oval Office.
He would get fucking annihilated. They'd be like, "You're not even doing your job. You're supposed to be doing all this stuff. You're dedicating all this time to making an album. And he just comes out and goes, yeah, I got it. Because that would be a Kanye thing. Yeah, I got it.
That's like, again, the 16-year-olds. I got you, Bob.
Yeah.
It makes me so fucking mad when they say that. I got you, Bob.
He would put, so I know, that's the other thing too, is like every president has like their little thing that they do to the White House. Like Obama put in a basketball court. I don't know what the fuck
Someone
Trump
put in a
did.
bake.
Trump probably put in a fucking sex room. I don't know. He just seems like a fucking weirdo to me. But
Oh, really?
yeah. But imagine Kanye gets in and just puts in a recording studio in the White House. That would be fucking great. I would love that. I think I just talked myself into voting for Kanye West for president.
He's probably gonna golf less than the other presidents. So.
Yeah, probably. He doesn't. I don't know if he's a golfer.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Never heard of him.
Definitely not a gopher.
Certainly not a gopher.
You can kill all the
Like the
golfers,
bananas.
but if you kill all the golfers, they'll lock you up and throw away the key.
Speaking of golf, so I played today at Riverbend, and so
West Bridgewater Country Club.
yeah, so they put me on the back. I'd never played the back nine there before.
Oh, first time?
Yeah, first time.
I like the back there.
Yeah, me too. Kinda. You'll hear the story. Because they had a league going, so they were like, oh yeah, just go out, play it. You're gonna start on 10. So I was like, all right, cool. So I go out and I bogey the first 4 holes, but like I'm playing pretty well, you know. So I'm 4 over through 4, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty sweet. So then
You get to the par 3.
yeah, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13. I get to 14.
That's a par 3.
Yeah, par.
Okay,
Like,
that's a hard hole.
I hit a great shot. I left it, I don't know, maybe 12 feet from the pin, and then 2-putt par.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. Go on to the net
15.
to 15.
Turns up to the right.
Yeah, par 4. Nailed it. Made another par.
Yep.
I'm like, oh shit, I got back-to-back pars on this. This is fucking nice.
This is great. I kind of have a feeling I know where this is going.
So then I get to 16.
Long par 5.
Long par 5.
Turns left.
Yep. I fucking nuked the ball. Well, the first ball I hit, I fucking crush it, but it went right, and it might have gone in, I think it might have gone in the woods, which it ended up doing. So I hit a second one anyway off the tee just cause. And my fucking tee shot, I fucking nuked it right down the left side of the fairway, like as it kind of turned. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I couldn't find the first ball. Second ball right there on the edge of the fairway. Hit a hybrid, put it off to the right in the rough of the green, but like enough that
Before the bunker.
yeah, but like I could just chip it on. So I chipped it on, 2-putt par. I'm like, I am fucking 4 over through 7. I'm like, and I'm like playing well, like I'm hitting good shots, and I'm like, this is my best round I think I've ever played. Like I've never been 4 over through 7 holes before. Like this is fucking incredible. I think I got this. So I walk up. 17 is a par 3.
Yep.
It's tough. It's tough. So I hit my tee shot, and it ends up going a little too much to the right, drops in the bunker. So I'm like, okay, it's a green side bunker.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, you know, I'll hit it out of the bunker. Worst case scenario, you know, I'll 2-putt and go away with a bogey. No big deal. So I go in the bunker, and I got a little too much ball and not enough sand. So I send it.
Did you hit it into East Bridgewater?
I send it over the green onto the fringe on the other side of the green. So it's not in the rough, it's just on the fringe, but still, I'm like, ah, shit, all right, cool, I got this. I'll still, you know, maybe I'll putt it close, and then hopefully have a nice easy putt for bogey and get the fuck out of here. So I putt, and so I'm literally on the other side of the green, so I putt across the green, and I have, I don't know, 6 or 7 feet for bogey, and I putt. I'm not, no pressure at all. I'm like, whatever, I'll just fucking hit it. Like I putt really well today, and I'm like, yeah, I think I had 3 1-putts. I go, yeah, I got this, whatever. Line it up, go, hit it, boom, and it's a lip out. And I'm like, oh fuck. And I tap it in, double bogey. I'm like, all right, this is fine. It's fine. It's double bogey. I just had 3 pars. Dude, I'm still 6 over through 8. I'm like, I could fucking triple the last hole and like still come away with a 9 over and like that's an okay day. Well, I said that before I got on the tee. What do you think I did on the 18th hole?
Quad.
Tripled.
Oh, okay.
So I fucking nuked the ball too far straight. So it hit the hill and rolled into the woods, but it was at the base of a tree that was on the cart path. So I moved the ball to the other side of the cart path, hit a 6-iron, because it's a par 5. Hit a 6-iron through the trees, stays a little right, hits the cart path and rolls down the cart path. So I drop it again off to the side of the cart path. So my third shot going in, I got about 87 yards. Side lying, whatever the fuck it's called. It's uphill to the side.
So,
because you know,
uphill, side hill.
Yeah, uphill, side hill. Because you know how much I love hitting those shots. How good I am with them.
Yep.
So I take the shot. It goes way the fuck, like I shanked it, like way right into the fucking condos. I'm like, oh shit. So I drop another one, and I hit it, and it goes and it bounces all the way down the cart path. Still right, but not, it wasn't a shank. Still right, all the way down the cart path, down and around the back of the green. And I'm like, oh my god, this fucking sucks. So I go, for the third time on the hole, I move the ball off the cart path. And I go to chip it, nice easy chip, just get it up, just get it over, whatever. There's a couple trees there, but like I have enough space in between the trees where like I can just put it right on the green. The pin was in the back of the green. So nice easy swing, pop, put it, hit it, gets caught in the fucking tree. Drops down, still in the rough. It went down the hill a little bit, but it's in the rough right before the fringe of the green. I'm like, oh, this is fucking, I hate this right now. So I go, and I ended up tripling the hole. Whatever that was 5-6 shots. I 2-putted for fucking triple
the 8.
I ended 9 over. I was 4 over through 7, and I ended 5 over on the last 2 holes.
Yep. Welcome to golf.
Holy fuck. That sucked. But like literally as I was walking up to the 18th tee, I was like, dude, I could still triple this hole and be happy with the day. Like a 9 over.
Until you triple a hole.
A 9 over is great for me. Like which it is. It is. Like it just on paper, like that's a good day. I shot a 9 over. But like just living in it and going through it, I literally wanted to fucking just run. I wanted to just leave.
You see the meme where someone just puts free on a piece of cardboard and leaves it in front of their golf clubs?
Yeah. This game sucks.
No, the game is, it's fucking dumb. So I played today, shot 9 holes, and I hit a god-awful shot on 1 for a bogey. Got in my own way on 2 for a bogey. Then we put on an absolute stripe show.
Yeah.
Like just nuking the ball, striping the ball, putting it where I wanted it, hitting it well for once after the first 2 holes. And then I got a bad lie in a bunker, doubled the 7th hole. I'm 4 over after hitting, I missed 1 fairway, and I think I missed 2 greens.
Yeah. And
I'm 4 over. I'm like, this is a mess.
Yeah. I think I hit 5 of 7 fairways today and 3 greens.
Yeah, I hit
like that's also really fucking good for me.
I hit 6 and 5, and then I was like, I'm like actually beside myself leaving the 7th hole. I'm like, how the fuck did I just double that hole?
Yeah.
How the fuck did I do that? But then it's like I birdied the 9th, and I'm like, at least I can live with myself today. But I had to make 2 birdies on 9 holes.
Yeah.
To save fucking 3 over.
All things considered, I don't hate the back.
I like the back.
I do. I like it a lot until those last 2. Well, even the 17th was like my own fault. Like that was, I just hit a bad shot out of the bunker and couldn't get out of it, and I had a lip out. Like
well,
there's nothing I can do about that. But like the 18th hole was a full on ejection. I ejected on the 18th hole.
Oh yeah, you hit a shank.
Yeah. Into the condos.
Well, it's funny. It's funny that 17th hole. Like, especially someone like you who's just playing for, like, to have... Like, if you're almost, like, playing to have, like, your best score, I would almost say hit it short.
Yeah.
Honestly, hit it short, chip it on, get out, leave with a fucking bogey.
Right.
Like, take a bogey, get the fuck out of there.
Right.
But then if you hit like shit, then it's wet. But
So that was that. We got duped. Well, I got duped. I shouldn't say. I keep saying we. I'm all
stop
encompassing
putting
we.
fucking words in my mouth.
Don't say I knew.
I got duped. I thought Tom Cruise was running for president. I forgot about that. I saw that video.
You're misinformed.
Yeah. So I saw a video on Instagram where it was just obviously small on my phone, and it looked like Tom Cruise was had a thing that he was running for president. So then I Googled it on YouTube to show Dickie before we got on, and on YouTube and on my laptop screen, when it was bigger, you could tell it wasn't Tom Cruise. So it was a guy that looks like him. But that
Can't have a Scientologist in the world.
And it was like a year old, you said too.
yeah.
So I guess it probably just came back up because of Kanye. Like,
Yeah.
People are just sharing that now. Like, hey, people fall for this.
Yeah.
They did.
You know what? What were you gonna say?
They did fall for this.
Yeah.
Pointing at
they
you.
pointed. Yeah. The singular they. No, that's my pronoun. That's my pronoun. Is
Hello,
they.
they.
I'm a they. I have multiple personalities.
Do we still care about pronouns? Or have we moved on to like more real racism?
I think that the stuff with all the black people is probably more important at this point.
Well, you say that, and you're probably correct. Except us white people can't
Uh,
fucking figure out how to do it.
People really don't like Harry Potter lady, J.K. Rowling, for
Oh
not
yeah,
liking, or being transphobic about something. I don't know what it was. I don't really care.
Yeah, that was.
Did we talk about that? I feel like I've heard that.
Just been.
It's been in the news.
It just came back because she kind of
She says
told
it
her
all the
point of
time.
view.
She's done it multiple times. Where her big thing too is
I'm not gonna listen to you.
you're not. She says you're not biologically a woman, so you shouldn't be allowed to do things like compete against other women, which I actually agree with.
I do too.
It was like
I
a
don't
Joe
think-
Rogan thing, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Joe
fucking
Rogan talks
absurd.
about it. I haven't finished that podcast yet with I forget the dude's name, James Avery, James something. I forget what it is. I don't know. But yeah, no, absolutely. If you've been, because obviously Rogan's a meathead, kind of like us, but the way he says it is imagine a woman who's allowed to do steroids for 30 years and then just stops and now competes against other women. You know what I mean? And it's not doing steroids, but it's you're a man for 30 years or however many times, and your bones develop differently. The size, he talks about the size of your hands. These are all legitimate things, and everyone's gonna be like, there's no such difference. No. Fuck you. There's a difference. There is very much a difference between men and women.
Yeah, they're not
And
saying
it-
there isn't
and
a
it doesn't
drop-off,
mean-
but it's still there.
And it's what fucking drives me nuts is the people that are immediately go to absolutes. And they're like, what about the women in the WNBA? Well, yeah, no fucking shit. They're a lot bigger than me.
Yeah, but
they're a
compare
woman
them-
and I'm a male.
Yeah, but compare them
compare
to
it to-
NBA players.
Exactly. So the tallest woman in the WNBA is probably 6'7", 6'8", maybe.
Maybe.
You got dudes that are how tall is fucking what's his
Bol
dick? Yeah, Bol and Taco Fall.
Bol
They're
Bol.
He's 7'6".
7'6".
Boo happy.
Yeah, obviously there are going to be people on either ends of the spectrum.
No, I haven't.
But
I
in
haven't.
general, on average, men are bigger than women.
So I'll give you the example. I today could go out on the LPGA tour and be kind of sort of in the top tier of driving distance.
Yeah.
And I'm not good.
Right.
Comparatively. Because if you want to talk scores, they're going to score incredibly better than me.
Right.
It won't even be a fucking contest. It
Right.
really won't. But from a physiological thing,
Right. Anything that has to do with physicality and strength,
I can go out there with
men dominate.
incredibly so the LPGA Tour for women's golf, that is the best of the best. They hit the ball the best.
Yeah.
I hit the ball like shit.
Right.
And I could go out there and be at the top of their, performance measure.
Right.
No, they're gonna putt better than me. They're better than me.
Right.
Their approach is gonna be tighter. Their proximity to the hole is gonna be yes. But the brute strength measure that we have, I can go out there and be the top tier of distance.
Rogan had a really good point, and he goes because he said something
What about
similar.
UFC?
Well, that's what people talk about. That's the go-to. But Rogan said like, oh yeah, obviously, like, and he used CrossFit as an example, and he goes, the CrossFit women, they're super fucking strong. They're stronger than most men. But you know who they're not stronger than?
CrossFit men.
CrossFit men. So he goes, when you have them do these mostly the same things, the men are better. Like their times are better. Like it's a legitimate statistical fact that their times are better, their weights are higher. When it comes to doing feats of strength outside of Festivus,
It's the coach from Letterkenny.
yeah, yeah.
Their times, results, and measures are better in every single one.
Yes.
Well, it's like when like you transition though, because there's a drop off for all of them, but like
It's
a
still
guy.
more.
But I wonder.
Yeah.
Well, has there ever been a top guy who
No.
crossed over?
Because
I think it
that's
gets
like, I wanna-
too...
It's too specific.
There's a certain type of guy that's going to do that. So let's say, I don't know, pick any, let's use John Jones. No, he's too extreme. Let's use, I don't know, fucking someone in like the middle of like a category. Michael Bisping. Let's use Michael Bisping, for example.
Yeah.
If he transitions to a woman, he's probably going to stop fighting.
Like,
Because he realizes, hey, I'm pretty fucking good. I'm ranked like number 7 in the world at middleweight as a male.
Yeah.
1, he ain't going to be able to make the weight cut to 135 or 145 even. And 2, he's going to be like, I might literally kill someone.
Yeah.
But like the dude that's ranked like 72nd in like the lightweight division might be like, yeah, I'm a woman now. And then be good. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit that happens.
Well, you get that with...
Like the guys that are in like near the top of their sport. And again, I don't really give a shit. They could be whatever. They want to be fucking green, purple, male. They want to have a dick and a vagina. I don't give a fuck. Do whatever the fuck you want. But like the guys at the top, if they were to transition, I feel like they'd be the ones that are like, yeah, I guess my fighting career is over.
Well, it's
Some
like...
people wouldn't like that.
Well,
Yeah.
Either way, both ways.
you would
Yeah.
need... So, usually it only happens in the sports that no one's watching. Track.
Yeah.
Field events. Stuff like that.
What is
If you truly have...
Who's the guy?
I'm just like thinking, like, what if a marginal NBA player went over to the WNBA, averaged like 50 a game,
Yeah.
was like throwing it down.
They made a movie called Joanna Man
No,
about that.
I mean,
I'd like to see like those kind of sports, like lifting.
What
or,
would
like,
the
running,
outrage be?
Where like what's the drop off when they go on
Yeah.
that like estrogen kick and actually like
Well, what if they see now
Chemical
that
change.
assumes that they do it?
Right.
Well-
What if they transition but don't take the hormones?
they just they're a monster
Yeah.
to me.
So
I'm sorry,
I
I
forget
just-
this. I forget this guy's name. I want to say Moby, but I don't think it's Moby because
Moby.
Moby was the white dude from like the '90s that was in the feud with Eminem. But there's a guy from England who
Today.
he's a black guy who's a power lifter. He was on Joe Rogan. I feel like his name was Moby or something like that. But he went and set the female world deadlift record. And when he posted like the thing, I don't know, whatever he did, like 500 and something pounds or 600 pounds. I don't fucking know. But right before he goes, I identify as a woman right before I did this lift. So then he went up and did the lift and goes, I just set the women's world record because I'm a woman. And then he like turned the video off. And like, it was complete fucking outrage. And he's like, why? I felt like I was a woman before I did that lift. How are you to tell me that I'm not a woman?
Yeah.
I set the women's powerlifting deadlift record. Like,
you're
I
not
need to
wrong,
do that.
Walter. You're
And,
just
like,
an asshole.
that was the whole thing. Like, that was his thing. And because of that, I think he that's maybe potentially, I think he's also on the radio too. But Rogan had him on his show and they talked about that. And he goes, yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I wanted to show people like how crazy it actually really is. That like a guy can literally walk up to a deadlift bar and be like, yeah, I'm a woman. Set the world record and be like, yeah, okay, cool. Now I hold the women's record. Like, that's what these people want. You know, it's like you're not thinking.
At least there's still like points that they have to pass in order to get that qualification. At least, like a doctor has to say like you're a woman. You had to, like for competition's sake, they do that. Like
yeah,
almost
so
100%
for
sure.
so
Like
Yeah,
they have to have been on the estrogen. They've had a sex change. They've had all this happen to be like legitimate.
I think so, and then that also I don't know what the legal process is. Like when we played frisbee, and if it was a 5-2 tournament, we had someone that was trans on our team, and we had to have the conversation like, hey, what do you identify? Like, what do I identify as? Like, oh, I'm trans, and we're like,
You have to group huddle with the other team real quick.
what does your ID say?
Yeah.
She's like, I guess she goes female. She goes, I'm transitioning to a male. They're like, so we're gonna let you do whatever you want to do socially, but for these tournaments,
Right.
you have to be a female. Like because you have to be one.
Right.
Girls.
Right.
And it's like, she didn't care at the time, but it's like you gotta pick. It's like, oh, then I'll be male. It's like, okay. Bench is that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you've been to 2 practices and you can't even throw right now.
Right. Right.
But
Bigot.
we had to, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. It's my, yes, I'm the bad person because this trans person didn't go to practice and didn't learn how to play the game well.
Are you saying you wouldn't
Stop.
include someone?
Stop saying
You're
the words
so
you're saying.
I
exclusive.
try to exclude everybody in my life.
Yeah.
Played with a fucking old timer today, and I could not wait to not talk to him.
Yeah.
It was amazing. He hit his ball so fucking far away from mine every single time. It was glorious.
Just aiming left while he aimed right. When you hit it right,
Just let him
go
hit
left.
first and then purposely aim the opposite way.
Well, luckily he would just kind of hit these like, I've never seen a ball roll more in my entire life. He would just hit these like rollers, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Takes some time, but you learn that up on the D-pad real low with time. You know?
The good old D-pad.
Come on.
I had a random thought pop into my head the other day as I was driving
But
around.
not a final thought.
No,
A regular
a
thought.
regular thought.
Be careful about regular thoughts.
Yeah, don't think too much.
No.
Um,
Get hurt.
I think, like, the people that have sneakily made out in the whole, like, coronavirus thing are... no, not that kind of made out. The people that have benefited financially in this coronavirus thing,
Billionaires?
no. People that own and work for sign companies. Because
Kinda.
and tent companies.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Signs
they make 'em.
and tents.
Yes, you mentioned the tents.
Because every single restaurant now has a sign outside that says either like in some form is like we're open or open for
Oh, you're talking
takeout.
like the big banners?
Or yeah, like banners,
I
like
was thinking
signs.
like,
Yeah.
I was thinking like Staples, where they like, go to
Oh, no,
Staples and
no,
make
no.
50 of these.
No. Like signs that are outside of restaurants and stores because everything was closed for so long. Stores need to now tell people that they're open. So not even just restaurants, but like Old Navy hangs a banner outside, or like Five Below hangs a banner outside and says like we're open. Like companies that run or that engage in signs and banners and tents are making a fucking killing because now also every restaurant has a fucking tent outside.
Even like Market Basket had a sign that said like we're open at these specific times for old people. It was on like a leathery sign, like like those ones like in like a gym.
Yeah.
They had that in the 138 range in Market Basket. I was like, that seems expensive for a temporary pandemic.
Yeah, because don't we know
Alright,
someone in
so-
the sign business?
So real quick, I'm gonna need you to pass me your parade so I can shit on it.
Yeah.
They're getting fucking crushed right now.
Oh really?
Signs.
Yes. Because they don't make money on banners. They don't make money on little signs.
Yeah.
It's like a $25 job. So they make money on legit projects. Like new buildings need like their permanent signage, whether it's like lit up, it's things like that. Well, when all the construction halted, when
Right.
all this shit went down. So there's going to be no new businesses.
Yeah.
Businesses that may have had contracts out who are strapped financially. Hey, you know that sign you're going to repair? Leave it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Also, when you run for office, those signs are expensive to put on your lawn. You have to like rent the sign for months.
Yeah, but you're renting that from the politician or the person running, not.
That's true.
Well, that's the
Someone's
thing.
making
A
that
sign
money.
like that, it's like $25.
You know what? I didn't see the signs.
Now, so
I missed the sign.
I'll just head out now.
yeah, so
I'm gonna head out.
a sign like that. So a small printer could be doing okay.
Yeah.
But a small printer is the same thing. Like I guess I fucking know some people. Like I know a guy who sells paper products, and instead of selling 5,000 pieces, he's selling like 500 pieces because businesses aren't quite back to where they were.
Right. Right.
So like even Chris's father-in-law, he's doing like lawn signs and small signs and shit like that because it helps make ends meet, and people are like, oh shit, I didn't know you were doing that. Yeah, sure. And for him, it's nothing. It's like it's all profit.
Right.
But like, dude, real companies, $25 signs are not fucking moving the needle.
Right.
You need
Yeah, 'cause the
real
other-
legit.
Like the lawn signs too. Everyone who is a fucking senior in high school this year has a fucking lawn sign.
Yeah, is that new?
Congratulate? No, it's just this year.
That's 20.
Because it's yeah. No, it's new. No,
Wait,
it's
those
not
new?
right. No.
But they're new this year.
Definitely more this year because no one's fucking leaving their house.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing because like people can't go to graduation or whatever, so like they feel bad. So like, oh, let's buy a lawn sign to put in the front so everyone knows that you graduated. As if these people would actually go to your graduation too.
Yeah, no. I think
Well, there's no way you would know I graduated because you can't come to my graduation. So I have to put a sign in my front yard.
So dumb.
It's so stupid.
So dumb.
So stupid.
you know what else I'm starting to see that's really stupid?
What?
Either the Oliver Ames, are they the Tigers?
Yeah.
So an 08 Tigers paw in a driveway, spray painted,
Yeah.
or the Mansfield M
Or yeah.
spray painted in a driveway.
Yeah, I've seen that
What
a
are
bunch.
you people doing?
They got no nothing to do. They got a lot of free time.
Oh, I'm
so-
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you like the school that much? Is that school that great for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you live in the fucking great days like your big fucking OA guy. Yeah. Mansfield Hornets through and through. Do you go to the Mansfield fucking store that just sells shit that just says Mansfield on it?
Fly Hornets fly.
And just like, just deck yourself out in like a Mansfield scally cap and
I bleed green and white.
a Mansfield crew neck?
Two terrible colors.
What the fuck?
Yeah, not the greatest colors.
What, the green?
Green and white.
Just Mansfield in general.
You can do a lot with those colors.
I hate green and white.
The fuck do you hate green and white
Oh
about?
no, just the mascots.
Yeah, I mean, I like
Well, you can
green.
hate the Hornet.
I enjoy the color green.
What about Michigan
from time to
State?
I
time.
enjoy the color green.
I don't care about things, but I also don't like green.
But like when it comes to comparing to other possibilities, like nothing beats black and red. Black and red is the single-handedly greatest school color.
Orange and purple.
Orange and purple?
Potentially the worst.
Like
Clemson?
Clemson does that, and or West Virginia with purple and yellow, I think.
They're purple. No, they're
Blue.
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 They're
Yeah,
blue and
well,
yellow.
it should be purple.
Close second is definitely black and silver. The Raiders
Yep.
kind of fuck it up, but
Yeah,
That's a good one.
black and red, black and silver is good.
black and green. So that's what I was saying with Mansfield is if they don't rely on the white and kind of mix in some black, it's like
and
Hawaii.
green. Black and green isn't bad.
UCLA, powder blue and yellow. It's wonderful.
Knowles, garnet, and gold.
Yeah.
What's garnet? It's kind of like maroon, but not.
Terrible color.
Fucking shut your whore mouth over there.
It's like the Redskins. They should change based on just the color, not the racial aspect.
Well, no. They have to keep everything the same, except they might think about changing the name.
If they change it,
They don't want to change.
you don't want to change this for.
Yeah, you think that's gonna be a thing if they change the Redskins name? Like,
Will
are they gonna change the? Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna.
I would say so.
Missed out on a lot
Yeah.
of money.
When the company that pays for the name of your stadium is telling you that you need to change the name.
You know he's a part owner too.
Yeah.
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 I feel like- I
so
feel like-
there's a group of people
That own
actually.
his-
They're minority owners that own 40% of the team, they hired an investment banking firm to sell their shares.
Yeah, that one.
Yes. Well, one of the guys
Not
is
making
the
enough money.
founder of FedEx.
Yeah.
Just found
Yep.
FedEx one day.
So
Yeah.
imagine that.
The
Imagine
Federal Express.
Imagine really fucking over FedEx like that.
Yeah.
They partially own your team, and they
That's some big dick swinging shit too. Imagine naming your company the Federal Express when it has nothing to do with the federal government.
God damn it.
That's the same type of energy of like
Yeah, dude,
running like
because,
the Federal Reserve that has nothing to do with the federal government.
Part of the country.
Dude, who makes the money in the United States? Like the government can just print more money. No. Government doesn't print its own money. Well, what do you mean? Well, it's actually owned by the Federal Reserve.
They outsource it.
Well, yeah, it's a Federal Reserve. It has federal in the name. It's owned by the government. Actually, it's not really.
Not really.
Yeah, it's kind of a private organization. Wait, so you mean to tell me the United States doesn't even print its own money? That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Oh shit! Actually, I saw a thread about that. One of the old, one of Cressy's old athletes, pitched at Stanford, and he's really good. I don't know what he does now, but it's something money related.
Yeah.
He was talking about that.
Yeah.
Like most people don't know the truth about our money.
Yeah. And we had two presidents in our history that fought against the Federal Reserve and wanted it gone. Do you know who those two presidents were?
Dead bodies.
Well, technically, most of them actually are all dead now, but
Oh,
Just,
there's only 3 of them that are still
Say-
alive.
if you believe what they say.
Is that all we have for presidents left?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Jimmy Carter, Clinton, Bush,
And Bush.
and Trump.
Well,
And
I don't count
and
the
Barrett.
I don't count the incumbent.
Barrett.
Oh yeah, Obama. So we got 4. Didn't Jimmy Carter just die?
No, he's alive.
Gerald Ford's still alive? Or is he
No, he's a
gone?
dead body.
No. Oh, you mean the inventor of the
Inventor
Ford
of the
Motor
car?
Company?
Yeah.
The guy who fell.
Yeah.
No, he invented the car.
Jimmy Carter's still alive?
I'm 100% on
Did
this.
I
Unless
just,
he died like 2 days ago, I'm 100%.
Did I just
Did you just kill someone?
Dan Shaughnessy Jimmy Carter?
Jimmy. He's building houses with his wife. He helps out. He's a good guy.
Yeah, no, he's still
What
alive.
year was he?
He's
president?
95 years old.
70 something, late 70s.
77 to 81.
That's right, late 70s.
Yeah.
One turn.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's 4. Oh, but so anyway, do you know who the 2 presidents were that wanted to get rid of the Federal Reserve?
Is this Kennedy and Lincoln, or
Yes, sir. You know what they have in common? Both got their heads blown off.
by 3 named people?
And
Hell,
the people that killed them were then killed.
And one of them was a fucking actor.
Yep. So, you know.
Hey, nothing,
You know.
nothing more to look into there.
Yep, nope, nothing to see here. For all we know, the Federal Reserve might have been involved with Epstein.
He wanted to replace money with children.
He wasn't a president.
Yeah, nah, that's true. He doesn't fit that bill. And he likes kids though, so apparently fucking all the presidents are fucking creepy.
Imagine
Politicians.
children being currency. Like the older they get, the less value they are. That's like pennies if they're 18 or 17.
Or like your life
So like a-
decisions.
like
So
a
like
baby
I'd be
is like
worth like
$100.
negative dollars.
Oh man, well, let's not talk about.
Like I would
what
literally
we would be worth.
talk about worth. I would give a new meaning to the word worthless.
Well, see, that's
we,
even
we are
more.
superiorly.
Like, what could you use me for? Honestly, what could you use me for? Because I don't listen to anybody. I'm a fucking huge prick. It's like if you try to like threaten me, it's like I'll just threaten you back. Like it's like, oh well, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. It's like I'll kill myself first.
Yeah, all right, cool. I'll beat you to it.
Yeah. Or it's like yeah. Or if you're gonna start beating the hell out of me, I'll just move closer to a staircase. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's like, oh, you're gonna do this. No, I'm not.
No, I'm good.
And it's like,
Give you done.
there's no threat.
Yeah, there's no real threat.
The fuck is someone gonna do to me?
Trick you into doing it.
Smarter than I look.
I mean, I'll do stuff for stuff.
I'll do stuff in exchange for food.
Yeah, I'll do plenty of stuff for stuff.
Keep track of
I'll
everything.
get you.
In
Yeah.
exchange for food. You want to start wrapping this up?
Yeah, I do. And I'm going back to the well on Bryson Dechambeau.
Oh, let's go.
But it really isn't Bryson. It's all of golf Twitter, where you fucking people and I hope some of you are fucking listening.
Oh, this is great.
You guys fucking suck. You guys are all fucking idiots. My fucking lord. You don't like the guy. Fair. You don't have to. You don't have to like everyone.
I like him.
Well, do you
I hate
actually?
it, but
Yeah, I cheer for Dechambeau every time.
Okay.
Beefcake.
Yeah. So, people don't like him. And they don't like him for being him. And that's fine, because he is a fucking weirdo. He rubs people the wrong way.
I like
And
that
people
part.
didn't like him back when he kind of like first broke out.
If he wasn't a
Fine.
beefcake, I probably wouldn't have liked him.
Well, if he wasn't fucking Fat Man, no one would care.
He's a beefcake now.
Because he would just be a golfer that had 5 wins. It's like,
Right.
okay, he's pretty good, sort of.
5 or 6.
Now he has 6.
Yeah.
He won when he wasn't a beefcake.
Yeah, he won
Yeah.
5 times.
Yeah.
Okay, he is one of 5 golfers
I don't like him as much
In-
anymore.
history to have won the NCAA individual and the US amateur in the same year. So this is before he even turned pro.
Yeah.
Those other 4 golfers, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, Phil Mickelson, pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Last one, Ryan Moore, not awesome, but he's won on tour before. He's been playing for a long time.
Yeah.
Pretty good. The guy's good.
Right.
So all you fucking idiots out there
I've always liked him.
are gonna continue to even be bigger idiots because the guy actually is fucking talented.
Yeah.
So not only he is good at golf, whether you fucking like it or not, he is, because he's won 6 times in the last 4 years, which is up there with Koepka, and he's behind DJ and maybe Rory. It's
And
something like that.
JT has 11.
In the last 4 years?
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
Shit. Okay, so it's Justin Thomas, DJ, and then he's tied with Koepka, I think.
Yeah.
So he is good. He has talent. He's good. I don't give a fuck if you hate his single length irons. I don't give a fuck if you hate his scally cap. Fair. I fucking get on people all over that. I hate fucking Pat Perez and Charlie Hoffman because they wear flat brim hats. I'm not better than you in that regard.
Right.
And I fucking hate Charlie Hoffman's green fucking glove.
Oh, that drives me nuts.
But
A green glove.
he wears a green golf glove because he's sponsored by Waste Management. But
Fucking pink glove.
all you yahoos out there who can't just say,
Give me money, I'll do whatever you tell me.
it's too hard for these people to say,
Blow me.
I don't like the guy. I'm just gonna power through this side fucking conversation while I'm a
Sorry.
fucking ass. It's like, it's too hard for them to say, I don't like the guy. Just say you don't fucking like the guy.
I like
You
that.
keep saying, oh, well, he keeps hitting bombs like that, but can he putt? Yeah, he fucking can. He was
Yeah.
first last week. Oh, well, the only reason he won is because he putt well. Yeah, well, he wasn't making bombs, but when you hit a fucking bomb off the tee and you only have a fucking wedge into the green, it makes your putting a lot fucking easier. Because because the way strokes game putting works is you need to hit putts of length.
Right.
So if you hit it to 25 feet and you don't hit the 25 footer, you're not gaining any strokes because you're probably going to hit 25 feet to a tap in.
Right.
But if you hit it to 8 feet and you hit the 8 footer, that's a stroke gain, or that's partial, like fractional stroke gain. That's how it works.
Right.
You have to hit those putts. It's not hit it to 30 feet and lag putt well. No one gives a fuck about that. That doesn't make up any fucking strokes. Every idiot out there does that.
Yeah.
You need to hit it to 10 feet, hit the putt. 8 feet, hit the putt. 7 feet, hit the putt. Because they don't hit those putts as much as people may think. And now they're like, well, he hasn't performed in the majors.
Yeah, they just keep thinking of random
You just
shit.
keep coming up with shit.
Just say you don't like him.
Just say you don't
It's
like
the
the
same-
fucking guy.
Well, it's the same thing. Well, not the same.
It's
thing.
the opposite of Ricky Fowler.
Well-
Why the fuck does everyone love this fucking guy?
I was gonna say it's
Fuck
kind of
that guy.
similar to the whole Cam Newton in Boston thing. Everyone's like, "Yeah, I don't like the way he wears his hair.
It's too big.
Okay.
I don't like the way he celebrates.
Well, it's a
I
little-
don't like the way it's like.
No,
well,
see,
you're just a little bit racist."
The
Got
Yahoos
too
from
much
Boston have racist undertones.
right, but that's what I mean. It's similar where it's
Like
like
Bryson, it's just like, just
You're-
say you don't like the guy.
exactly. Just say you don't like him.
Because you're all retarded. No, because all of you guys are fucking idiots. Because you say, well, he can't keep swinging like that. He'll get hurt. Yeah, probably not. Because he put on fucking 40 pounds. If anyone's going to be able to handle that swing, it's going to be fucking him.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, he's lifting too much. Is he, though?
Yeah.
He looks fucking gross. He looks fucking
He does.
fat.
He does.
He looks like he's been eating fucking donuts. Like, I don't think what he told
He
us
said-
is fucking true.
He said he wants to get to 270.
Okay, so you've been around people that do this shit.
Yeah.
Do you think someone that claims to eat 4 eggs, 5 pieces of bacon, some toast, and like 2 protein shakes in the morning, middle of the day is like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, couple protein shakes, and he kind of like snacks the rest, and then he has like steak, potatoes, and like 2 protein shakes at night? Does that sound like someone that puts on 40 fucking pounds?
No.
That doesn't sound right.
Nope.
It doesn't sound like enough food.
Oh yeah, and also by the way, on top of that, he's a professional golfer, so he's golfing all day, walking, like swinging,
doing fucking.
You're burning fucking calories.
That doesn't sound like enough food.
Yeah.
So therefore, that like discretionary snacking, it's got to be gross. It's got to be fucking ice cream and fucking M&Ms, and it's got to be nasty.
A whole fucking meatball calzone.
Yeah, it's got to be so bad because he looks gross, he looks greasy, but these fucking people. Oh, well, we'll see what he does in the majors. All those fucking people you root for, fucking Tony Finau, Ricky Fowler. Yeah. Oh, well, they finished top 5.
Sick.
Who gives a fuck?
Sick.
Who gives a... Keegan Bradley won a fucking major. And you're going to come at me with, oh, well, Bryson doesn't compete in the majors, but, you know, oh, I like Ricky Fowler. I like Tony Finau. Yeah, I'm a huge Brant Snedeker fan. It's like...
Sneds.
Like, I have no problem with Brant Snedeker, but, like, yeah, again... Hasn't won a major.
Just talk about also like very underwhelming.
Can you eat while you golf? So
yeah, they eat all the time. They just don't show it.
Snacking.
Can rip butts too. They don't show that often. But DJ usually has a fucking hammer in his lip. Yeah. And Harold Varner had a massive one in on the range. But I'm just like, man, fucking golf Twitter is like without Tiger, because it was the same shit with him. Oh well, you know, keep swinging like that, his back's gonna explode. Oh, he'll never be the same. Yeah. You guys are all fucking morons. So fucking uninformed. Yeah.
Uppity bastards.
Oh, it's so stupid.
What do you expect from a sport that makes you wear like a collar and pants?
No, not anymore. You can wear the mock turtleneck.
A collar.
You wear a golf shirt and golf clothes are so fucking comfortable. They're not like...
I hate them.
Okay, I don't love them either.
I hate them.
But I actually have like golf clothes.
I
not
hate
like
clothes.
Right. Like my
just,
golf.
I don't
my
just
golf
wear like a
clothes
polo.
Right, my golf clothes are pretty fucking comfortable.
I hate them. I hate how both of you look. I hate the idea of
jealous.
I understand that people will ruin it, like how white people ruin everything.
White people do ruin everything. And guess what the majority of these yahoos talking are?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have gone in with sweatpants to like the golf course and things like that, like when it's like a little chilly out or something.
That's
like that kind of bullshit.
That's a problem some places.
Yeah, like I can see that they're ruining it, so you have to like keep the bar at a certain level. I want to wear a t-shirt and shorts. But I don't want to wear like basketball shorts down to my ankles. Like
local places like around here, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I've told you this. I've played with guys like they're working construction, fresh out of work at like 5:30 on like a Tuesday night, and they're covered in paint, wearing their high vis fucking bright yellow shirt and cargo pants, like khaki cargo, like you know what I mean? Like they literally just came from the job site.
I get
like they don't get no like
there's people that don't
give a shit.
I get there's people that don't care, but then there's still like the culture of golf that's with that. So you always have like a little target.
Yeah,
like, people
so
like being like,
obviously there's a snob aspect. Yeah, there's a snob aspect to everything.
Yeah, but it's
just every snob activity. Right.
It feels more offensive with golf because you're so fucking far away from anyone else that is playing. Like they are not affecting you in any way with how they're dressed. They're over there.
Well, no one's dress should affect anybody else, but yeah, no, I know.
I mean, like in like basketball, like
well, it's even like certain golf courses, no hats on inside. It's like this is so stupid.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
But then everyone wears a fucking hat outside.
Yes, hate hats, but when you go in the clubhouse, hats off. Yeah, like this is so dumb.
Stupid golf.
I only know one course like that though, and it fucking does not earn that reputation.
I should make it less holes. Sorry. 18 is just ridiculous.
I've heard that before.
12 is good.
They tried to make it...
12 should be a full.
They tried to make an argument that golf should be 14.
Well, I looked it up. It was based on the first golf course was 18. That's what they based on. It was like 21 or something.
I don't even know what... I don't think it was 18.
There were ones that were like in the 20s. The one that they go based off of, whichever one they say is the good
St.
one.
Andrews.
Maybe that. I know it's a Saint something. It's 18, so they went, all right, everyone's 18. That's the standard. Yeah, fuck you. You should have been like 12. It's too far.
Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer, they tried to make it so that they went down to 14 because they wanted golf as a sport to be absorbed in that like 2.5 hour window, like most other sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it never would have. So the reason it probably didn't work, 'cause I'm just thinking about it, is a flawed strategy because everyone tees off at different times.
Right.
But they thought about it. Like,
Yeah.
let's knock it down. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's an ordeal of a day.
12 would be great.
12 is usually when I start to fall apart. Well, I say it's
Getting
13. 13 is
Weak in
usually.
the shoulder. Carrying it close.
13, 14, 15 is usually the blackout holes. And then 16 is like whatever. And then I come back to it on 17.
Well,
I mean, if you have the cards, you can go to 18.
well,
The cards are necessary.
yeah, but even then you can still black out.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're drinking.
No, well, you just have. It's like sometimes you just look at your scorecard and go, "What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck
It's a
happened?
lot.
Like, what happened for
There's a
these
lull in
4
here.
holes?"
Yeah. You got a final thought?
Maybe. Kind of. I did the other day, and I think I need your support on it or your harsh no. I think I'm retiring from the podcast as me, and I'll just come on every day as a faux person.
No,
Like, I want to be like, oh, you can't even explain.
no, because I don't. No,
Just one that agrees with something that, like, it was, whatever the topics are, I'll be the supporter or the not supporter, and I won't like believe anything I say anymore. It'll just be a person. It'll be a multiple personality, and one of them will be a dick. One will be really nice about stuff.
see, it's really hard to do that though, because then we'll know when it's like.
It'll never be.
Because he's done this a couple times.
I've made some outlandish claims that
He's
I
tried to,
didn't
like-
actually believe.
Yeah, he's tried to like bring up something that he did, and I'm like, "There's no way you fucking believe that." And like whatever his response after that was like, "No, like no, like yeah," but I'm like, whatever. I'm like, "You're so full of shit." And all you're doing, you're just trying to say this to like so that I will like go back at you,
Yeah.
and I don't like it.
I'm just facilitating.
I'll come up with a name so you know it's different. It's not me. It's Joe from Joe's like Tan Shack. The sun's terrible. It's taking away my business. It's not going to be that, but that is subjectively hilarious. Everything I just said to me. To me, it is.
I'm completely defending my no from my right before he even finished speaking. The
All right,
first
you're superior or
sentence.
inferior to this.
It's probably going to be a no for me, dog.
I can't even have one practice.
Just be
one.
you. Just be
I don't want
you.
to be me. Me is like boring opinions.
Well, you can be you and come up with wild, like,
Yeah, I
outlandish
mean-
claims.
But
You
I wanna,
came
I
up
wanna
with
hold it for
fucking
an hour.
Bananye West and fucking the
Yeah.
religion of whatever it
Yeah,
was.
just do
Yeah, I have,
Bananas.
but that I have a ceiling. If I have multiple people, they can come up with stuff now instead, and there will be.
No, you're.
and I will be
hey,
absolved of all
hey,
stupidity.
Hey,
Still you.
newsflash. It's still you.
No, it's not.
It's
the other
just
guy.
you pretending to be someone else to make an outlandish claim.
Maybe this is.
You're
a
still making the outlandish claim.
not if I don't believe it.
You
The other guy does.
you gotta stand by your own outlandish claims.
Nah,
I mean, how are you gonna sit here and claim you invented the question mark if you know it's not you?
I mean, maybe this is just a cry for help because I'm unemployed and I just haven't. I'm turning more bland. I'm just turning into like a placeholder. Make me
Also,
someone
you gotta be careful. We might like the other personality better.
Hey, maybe you can
Hey,
stick.
you need to be Joe from Joe's Tan Shack all the time.
Yeah, remember Dante will stick, you know?
Dude,
Dante's cool.
I rewatched Grandma's Boy the other day.
That's his
Dante.
name.
Dante the drug dealer.
Yeah.
Such a good movie, such a good character.
You know his.
Dude, I'm too big to drive to the fucking
Oh,
devil's
do I
house.
got a tumor?
Do you know his name in real life is Dante, and he
That's
in
his last
every
name.
whatever it is, in every movie he's in with Adam Sandler, his name is Dante in the movie.
So I could be like him. I'll be the
Good for
actor,
you.
not the
I
Dante.
think it's the devil. I'm way too big to drive to the devil's house. Drive, monkey, drive.
He's great.
Well, I guess I can't be multiple personality, mate.
Nope, you just have to come up with multiple takes.
Yeah, you can have multiple takes. That's fine.
Alright. But I'm gonna make a theme of it each
I'll
day,
allow it.
man. I'll be me, but I'll be themed me.
Sure.
Happy
Do whatever
me,
you want.
sad me, liberal me, conservative me.
Well, my final thought is
Please don't tell me you're gonna start going with multiple personalities.
I have a confession to
mine.
make. I went to the doctor today and I was diagnosed with multiple personality disorder, and I'm going to stop taking my medication.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was not woke of me.
Do you think? Do you think it would be fun to? We'll get to your final point. Do you think it would be fun to have multiple personality disorder for like 2 hours?
I mean, you get to meet so
Yeah.
many great, powerful people.
Probably, yeah.
I said that. Someone was like, "What is wrong with you?" I go, "Dude, I can't. I don't want to have multiple
Yeah,
personality
if
disorder."
it's just for 2 hours, fuck. I mean,
But that's what I mean. It's like just for 2 hours.
I can do anything for 2 hours.
But I really don't want to be alone anymore. It's been a long quarantine.
2 hours is nothing.
Deborah's so nice. She makes cookies.
So my final thought is has to do with like the last I guess technically month, I guess maybe is
That was called June.
yeah. Is there anything that sucks more than fireworks?
Oh, we didn't do our firework rant this year.
Fireworks fucking blow.
I don't like fireworks.
Such a
You want
waste
to
of
talk
time.
about like the biggest waste of time? It's like people. Hey, again, talk about people that ruin shit. White people fucking love fireworks. They go outside and they stand outside and they look at the sky and they're like, "Wow, look at those fireworks." Hey, you're 47 fucking years old. That firework that you just saw blow up is the exact same firework that you've been seeing for 47 fucking years. They haven't changed.
They're all the same.
Everything is always the same. Nothing ever changes.
Oh, this
They
one's
don't. They don't make any. Sometimes maybe they make some different shapes. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, they all look the same. They're really fucking loud. They're also super fucking dangerous. How many times do we hear every single fucking year some fucking dumbass goes out and buys fireworks? It's like, yeah, I bought $1,500 worth of fireworks. I'm gonna blow them off in the neighborhood. Yeah, all you're gonna end up blowing off is your fucking dick, buddy. Like, you're gonna blow off your fucking fingers. Jason Pierre-Paul blew off his fucking hand a couple years ago. There's always all kinds of fireworks incidents. They always suck. The only time they're ever good is when you get the someone catches on video of someone puts a Roman candle on the ground and a dog runs over and grabs the Roman candle and starts running with it in his mouth. And
Oh, it's just shooting
it's
at
just
everybody.
shooting at everyone and everyone's jumping out of it. That's the only time fireworks are good. It's the only time they're actually entertaining. Like, fireworks are cool when you're like 7. And you're like, wow, shit's blowing up in the sky. And then by the time you're 12, you're like, wow, I've been looking at the same thing for the last 5 years. It's not changing.
Yeah.
Like, by the time you're in your 40s, like, get the fuck over it.
Hey, maybe they'll come up with a new color.
Fireworks suck dick. They're so overrated. Everyone loves them. And also, the other thing, too, that I want to talk about is people are fucking idiots, too, about the whole firework thing. Because I love this. Over the last month. This is what I mean about fireworks. Because everything has to be fucking political now. In 2020, 'cause 2020 sucks fucking dick.
Still praying for the asteroid.
Yeah, there's got to be one coming at some point.
We're not
Everyone. So it's always like all through June when there was all the protests and everything. Everyone's like, "Oh, are you sick of hearing fireworks at 3 a.m.? Why don't you call to get this person arrested?" Or, "Are you sick of hearing fireworks all the time? Why don't you arrest the killer of George Floyd?" So, are you sick of fireworks? We're doing fireworks. We're blowing off fireworks. What did they do when they protested in Brockton down the fucking street? They threw fireworks at the fucking cops.
They also lit
Like,
a propane tank
Yeah.
on fire.
But it's like, oh, are you sick of fireworks? What? Why? Why do you have fireworks? Fuck your fireworks. Get the fuck out of here. They're fucking stupid. Like, also, why do you need them? Just say, hey, do you want to see justice for this person? Yeah, sure, go ahead. So like the left, that's the left. The left lays claim to fireworks. We use fireworks to get our point across.
I've been sick of fireworks for fucking 15 years.
Not to be outdone by the people on the left. People on the right, because it's good old 4th of July this last weekend. Goddamn fucking America. Everyone on the right's like,
Got a little.
you guys see all those fireworks this weekend? Yeah. It's because people love America. America's alive and well. All those places saying that they ban fireworks, but there ain't nothing more American than fireworks. So what did we all do? we all blew off our own fireworks this weekend because goddamn fucking America. What?
Yeah, because
What?
they're illegal.
Yeah, like, because a bunch of places in California, like Governor Newsom in California, made fireworks illegal for the 4th of July.
And then they all lit them off.
Everyone in fucking
Oh my
LA
God,
County
that
got
was
fireworks,
beautiful.
and everyone lit them off at the same time, which is like, yeah, that's
That
cool,
was
whatever.
I will say that's fucking beautiful.
But how can you take one thing, fireworks, that suck, inherently suck dick,
And just love them.
and the people on the left are like, oh, you sick of hearing fireworks at 3 a.m.? You should do what we want you to do. And the people on the right are like, yeah, you see all them fireworks? It's because people love America. Well, which one is it? Because they're the same thing. What side do they belong to? Is it only when they go off after midnight? They're people on the left wing? But before midnight, they're right wing fireworks? Like what? How does that work? How can both parties? If you guys are so divided and you don't believe anything that's the same, how could you possibly share the same ideals? How could you share the same tools? What is this?
You know where fireworks come from?
China.
China.
Yeah.
I got no money.
But
They're like, the rationale behind it's like equal to in a horrible way, like the Confederate flag. Oh, I like the Confederacy because they're like, they're rebel, they didn't follow the rules, just like fireworks now. Like, that's a terrible fucking thing to like.
yeah, but
Oh, I like it because it's fucking illegal. What do you like about it? Loud. Loud.
Color.
Loud.
Yeah.
I like it causes my dog to panic.
Loud color lights.
I like how it triggers PTSD in people and my dog gets sad.
Right? Like two great populations, like war vets and dogs.
Yeah.
Like two things that should be revered.
Fuck them for the day!
Yeah,
Fuck
it's
them
like
for the week!
they both hate fireworks.
Yeah.
That should really go to tell. That right there is your evidence.
Yes.
And I don't give a fuck about the war vets. Like, thank you for your service, but
Man.
dogs.
Yeah.
Because dogs are way better people than all of us.
Yeah, and dogs hate fireworks.
Dogs hate fireworks. What else do they hate?
Freak the fuck out.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder sucks.
Yeah.
Lightning blows. Vacuums? I don't know about that one. Sometimes I like my shit being clean. But if dogs hate fireworks, fireworks are not to be trusted.
Exactly.
I mean,
100%.
yeah. All animals are just fucking suffering this week.
Yeah.
But
Sucks,
but
but
I don't really care about dogs.
But it's just
I
fucking.
saw a deer today, though.
cats.
Oh yeah.
So, old timer on the golf course, hot take. Oh, I wouldn't get near that deer. Probably has a lot of ticks on it. Oh, is that why you wouldn't get near the deer? I wouldn't get near the deer because I'm afraid of the thing fucking hoofing me.
Yeah.
Or if it
That
has
thing's fucking huge.
Ticks.
if it's got the horns, can gore you.
Yeah, ticks. Oh, probably has a lot of ticks on it.
The horns don't grow in yet. I
Oh.
don't think the horns
that
grow
seasonal?
in.
Smoke enough of Dante's weed, you'll be growing animals.
Yeah, what if it's smoked? I thought, is it seasonal?
Yeah.
Those things? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the horns fall off.
What?
The horns grow for mating season.
And they just beat it off each other? They beat off their horns?
They beat off constantly.
Is that what happens with like the guys that just beat each other off until like one wins? Like, I'm still horny. I'm the only one that gets the fuck because I'm literally horny.
Essentially, yeah.
Oh man, that'd be amazing if they went based off of puns like that. They're intelligent enough.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. I think the horns fall off.
Impact or like naturally, like they,
Like naturally. Like
Oh.
they only
Oh, they
grow
get-
them
they
for
get like,
certain times of the year.
they get like old fingernails that get chippy.
Yeah. Yeah. But like the older bucks grow bigger ones.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's weird. I don't understand
that's
either.
experience.
Oh, you don't want to understand deer, they have ticks.
Yeah, don't get close to them, they got ticks.
They could be horny.
Not because they'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Ticks.
Run in front of your car.
You might get Lyme disease.
Yeah. Destroy your fucking car. Yeah, if a car hits a deer, the car gets totaled. But the reason why I don't want to go near the deer is because I don't want to get ticks. No. This thing is fucking huge.
This thing.
Probably fucking kill me.
What happened to your car? Did you get Lyme disease?
Shouldn't have went near the ticks.
Should have got that deer off quicker.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope my car doesn't have ticks.
Fucking A.
I'm tired now from all the Lyme disease.
Well, that's gonna do it for us, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, yeah, that's a nice wave.
Yeah.
If you're watching on the YouTube show, you can see us waving, and us the exclusive us.
Yes.
Me and Dickie us.
Finger jingles to the left. Camera left.
Just don't include me if you do.
Wow.
Make sure you subscribe. I don't know why you would want to, but you should do it anyway because I'm telling you to. That's why you should want
Multiple
to.
personalities in that shows. We got guests.
We got all kinds of guests today. Hopefully they don't have side conversations. And thanks for listening wherever you are. Keep spreading the word on all the different podcast streaming services. We're on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. Twitter is Sarcasm_speaks. Facebook is Sarcasm Speaks. Big shout out to all the Texicans? Texiconians?
I like them.
Texicans.
Texans.
Texonians.
I feel like if you say Texicans, they're gonna really not like that.
Yeah,
That's a subgroup of people that were from Mexico and Texas at the time, before they were established as a state back in the 1850s, before 1850s.
Yeah, all those people are
Did I
dead.
black out?
Yeah. I blacked out what happened. What did I say?
All those people.
Did I just become a book?
Yeah, so all the Texans too. Texas has been fucking crushing. They've been carrying us. Texas and New Zealand have been doing a lot of listening.
Which is funny because it's like opposite coronavirus spectrums.
Yeah, I know.
One place is a shit show and one place kicked it.
Also outside of Massachusetts. Massachusetts has always been the number one state because that's where we are and that's where people actually know us. But
Which is super unfortunate.
Yeah.
The state sucks.
yeah, it sucks dick. But yeah, keep spreading the word. Let's see if we can get to all 50 states. We got someone in Utah. Downloaded a show, yeah. They probably didn't finish it. They probably got 5 minutes in. They're probably a Mormon. It was like, ooh, I need to go cleanse myself.
Oh, we just lost our Mormons, you dick.
Well, you missed them?
Yeah.
I won't.
Well, until next time. Good night, everybody.